Today I want to invite you to reflect about something, and that something is pleasure. It is something we talk about in culture. We always talk about pleasure. I want to have pleasure and pleasure this, enjoy your pleasure. Marketing uses that a lot, but usually what is being offered to you and what's being talked about is peak pleasure, intensity, excitement. Intense and goes away. We don't talk about pleasure as a deep, nourishing, grounding force, as something that changes the way we connect with ourselves, with others, and with spirituality. In our training, core energetics, we talk about pleasure. Bioenergetics talks about pleasure, but pleasure usually is like an end result. If you do all this work, you will have more pleasure. And then sometimes we get a bit distracted with doing too much of the hard work and forgetting pleasure. As if we had to remove all this stuff first to then experience pleasure. And what the pathwork actually says is that pleasure is such a powerful force that it will remove the obstacles for us if we allow it to open within us. So in this masterclass that's happening in April in the Netherlands Core Energetics Institute, we are going to explore in depth the flow of pleasure. We are going to dive into the structural intelligences, the work I've developed to open the flow of wisdom in our bodies, to open the flow of pleasure in our bodies. And in a very experiential, practical, down-to-earth way, we are going to look to our fear of pleasure. We are going to explore how we can open pleasure in a grounded way so it becomes a healing force. And then you might ask me, okay, what has changed in your life since you started this research about pleasure in 2021? Well, it changed a lot. It changed my relationships, the way I am in my relationships, the way I give myself in relationships. It changed my grounding, my presence in my body. It changed completely my presence in my body, my presence in the world. It changed the way I am with myself and with spirituality. It became all way more embodied. We're going to explore a concept that's often very misunderstood, which is lower self and negative pleasure. It's actually a very powerful thing, and it's not about screaming. It's really about refining, finding it very refined in depth within us. The pleasure in its beautiful and constructive currents and in its nasty currents. And when you learn to find that, it changes the way you work with your clients, the ways you work with yourself, and the ways you can transform your lower self. So I invite you for this masterclass happening from the 10th to the 13th of April in the Netherlands Core Energetics Institute. I'll be there, and I'm looking forward to see you there so we can explore in a very powerful way what it is to embody pleasure. And there is nothing more powerful than to do that with core energetics people. So this might change everything for you as it did for me. And it's a really unique opportunity because I'm from Brazil, coming all the way to the Netherlands to deliver this. And you will be with a group of core energetics people that can go much deeper because of all the work we've already done. So I'm looking forward, and I hope to see you there. Get in touch with the Institute so you can make your registration. See you soon.